This is a Soundchat exclusive. Wicked, Chin, wicked.
Call you live.
Yes, blessed Konshens is one.
Blessed Konshens. Now, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, those of you who are listening in the UK, those of you who are listening on irishandchin.com, those of you in the chat room, those of you who are in Canada, Konshens is on the phone. He has a huge project. Well, I can't even say huge because it's not one. It's a couple of projects. Before we talk to him about the topic that we're talking about, it's only right that we find out what's going on with Konshens right now. Konshens, earlier in the show, I was talking about your book drive, right? And definitely got to commend you on the fact that you're picking up a responsibility that needs to be done. Now, how did the book drive come apart? Is it because you went to Africa touring and you just feel our vibes and feel like, you know, they need help? Or how did you come up with that whole concept of starting this book drive?
All right. Well, first of all, we go to Uganda last year, and it was a tremendous tremendous love. A whole lot of people, like 30,000 people come out to see me. And the love, you know, African people love is like Caribbean love and steroids, and will follow. So my heart kind of dead in Africa, certainly. See, even though I'm African, my heart dead.
Same.
So going back to Africa now, to Uganda, it was a case where they don't just bring the music and they do a show and come back. They want to kind of make a bigger impact, do something more root, something more for the people, you understand? And my team came up with that concept. It wasn't a concept that I came up with. They came up with the concept and they said, yo, the baddest thing. This team made a earth strong subconscious music. That was all their idea. And I think it has a hit right at home because you'll be surprised, you know, I will a place right now where they don't have access to something similar like a book. Understand? So I think it's a good venture. I think the fact that I don't even get a cost me a whole for money. If I reach out to people and use my pool and my appeal to get people to get involved or something like that. It's a good venture.
Is it something that you feel like, you know, if it works well, will you continue it? Will you do like a twice a year, once a year, or, you know, something that will continuously keep feeding the people that in need with books there, the children in need with books? All
right, well, judging from the success of this, after I will know if I want to do a continuous thing with books. You understand? We know the importance of literacy and reading and knowledge and a whole. You understand? But charity is something that I've been involved with for a while now, even locally. So it's just a case when they're just adapting another charity.
What are some of the charities?
Later this year, there will be something different.
Okay.
But judging from the success of this, we will let more continue and take it more worldwide. So again, with the same book drive, it's a good thing.
What are some of the charities that you've been involved in as an artist? And the reason why I asked you is because most of the time when you're on the radio, you know, we tend to get wrapped up in the negative. Artists just get locked up, artists this, artists that. But sometimes we don't focus too much on the positive things that the artists do. What are some more of the charity things that you've been doing in Jamaica?
Well, we can start with big things, and we can talk about even small things. And we talk about something small, things like what we do for back to school treat, you understand, where you give kids. Basically give people them money and pay some people school fee and buy some books for some people because you know, as a youth, you never have them opportunity and you know it's right at school. You need everything I'm going for. If you can better, you do better. You understand? So something simple like to provide school fees for your youth. A small figure for you, but obviously in parents is a big thing, understand? So you do things are simple like that, and even with the more recent thing, I think we take on the Duane Park Clinic. You know, if you know about Jamaica, the 2 level there, I know about Duane Park and Sherlock, but Duane Park Clinic really caters for basically all of Kingston 20.
See.
So we keep a show in the end of the year that's totally in aid of the clinic, where we actually build up by the clinic and give them some equipment and set up some AC units and set up some glass door and some things. So all the things we are doing, man, but it's not about taking credit for it. Just that the Uganda one is out of Jamaica, anyway, where the publicity people want to know what going.
Let's talk career, man. You have been blessed with a career that, you know, many would feel just sprouted from nowhere. Like, you know, I remember your first big hit, which was Winner, and then, you know, just after that, it seems like you just pretty much just took over the whole dancehall sector of of the genre. How does it feel to be, you know, you're the man of the moment? I know you may not say it out of your mouth, but, you know, it shows. You're the man of the moment. You're the artist that the girls are into. You know, you have the rude boy that might follow you. How does it feel, and how has your situation as an artist changed because of your new popularity?
My success is, I'm really proud of it. You understand? I'm happy. I give God thanks every day. So the fact that I can get up and do this thing I love, and people are paying me for it as well. You understand? So it's a good vibe. I can influence people's life. But I won't focus on the next step. You see, I'm not really doing the man of the moment thing, you understand?
See.
My thing is never to be the man of the moment, because there's a whole man of the moment, if you really check it. Your opinion and my opinion and then somebody else's opinion. So being the man of the moment is not my focus. My focus is to just build, you understand? You got to do good music, I want to so somebody can take a song and say this song changed their life, and this song is the song of them party to, this song appeal to them that way, this song them can relate. That is my job, that is what me I try to focus on. And the most serious and the most urgent thing I'm going to do right now is improving the show. And I try to double the output of the show. I try to make sure so when people come to your show, them leave with an emotional high, you understand? And you find, so with my show now, because the dancehall song them get pushed to the forefront, it's all about the gala baby and the gala freedom. But the message them normally, people know Konshens are from them time, they them get pushed to the back. So take some time and something then song and make sure.
How do you feel about that?
Just doing good stuff.
How do you feel about that, Konshens? How do you feel, you know, like, because we speak to artists all the time and they say, well, the media may complain that we only do this type of songs, but when we do the strong songs, when we do the songs that have this positive meaning behind it, you know, the radio stations and the selectors don't push it the way they're supposed to push it. Now, I'm for one that knows that you have some really strong one-drop songs that pretty much just didn't get the attention that maybe a Gala Bubble would get on some of your other songs. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel like, yo, I'm not gonna do no more one-drop song, yeah, man, since the people them want that, I just that me I'll get them.
It's for me still, at no time has it brought me to the point where I say I stop the one drop song, I stop the medley, because that's my art really there. When I like you know, as I get more successful, if the rapper them when them have a whole heap of money, them sing about having a whole heap of money. And when them get a start out, they never have the money, so them sing about being broke and poverty. And so as we grow up, I will start get more experience to start singing about experiences. But for me, from day zero, them type of song that will touch people's heart, and that's where my mind is. That's where my mindset lives. You understand? How a man can tattoo the lyrics of really song on his body. So a girl can say she's happy, it's a song will keep her grounded and make sure she have work for you then. The song there. So when the sister them not getting a push, my thing is just a phase where people I want to be positive now, so they're pretty happy in the dance hall and you understand, but a time will come back around again where these songs are being pushed to the forefront and I have a whole heap of them team ready to go. You understand? So we'll wait for the time come around still.
You have a brand new song though, which is called Weak, which I don't know if many people have heard it yet. It's a very good song. I know that's the song that you're feeling a little energy, and I know your management team wants to push a little energy behind the song called Weak. Tell us about Weak before I drop it, and then after I drop it, I really want to talk to you about what's going on in Jamaica as far as the pressure that the government is putting on the dance hall.
All right, Weak. We can go back to the film, the topic we just come off, the diversity, the type of songs. You understand? Konshens in 2008 was an artist that was on major reggae festivals in Europe, singing reggae songs and singing Keep Bad Mind Out of Your Heart and them type of songs. You understand? The Konshens of 2013 I sing about Gala Baby and Girl Sit Down. Nothing wrong with it, we love it same because the fans are happy nonetheless. But you want, at the end of your career, you look back and you have a catalog like Berry or like Sunshine. You understand what I say?
See.
I think Weak is one of these things where I got lodge in people's heart and live on regardless of season. The song I talk about love and the negative and positive effects of love. You understand? Anybody that has been in love before can tell you. Sometimes love are the hottest thing and sometimes love are the nicest thing. So, and it's really reggae and dancehall, a straight Jamaican rhythm. Downtown produce it. Mix nice. I think my delivery nice is different from what people normally hear. Nice sing-along vibe and some serious argument tonight, so it can work. I love it.
The name of the song is Weak. Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, those of you who are listening in South Florida, those of you who are up in the early morning in the UK, I have to say thank you for joining us here at Sound Chat Radio, as you do each and every Monday. Those of you who are in the chat room, this is a new song, and I definitely like this one. I hope you guys like it. Konshens is on the phone line. We are going to ask him the question that everybody wants to ask him or wants to hear his answer to, which will be, you know, what his views as one of the leading, because he said he doesn't want to be called the man of the moment right now, so as one of the leading artists in the dancehall, at the forefront of the dancehall right now, what does he think about the pressures that the government is putting on the music and the dancehall? Now remember that there is a bill that was just passed called the Anti-Gang Act, or Anti-Gang Bill, that says that no more bad man song, and no more bad man, no gun lyrics, also no glorifying of gangsters in songs, among other things, or the penalty would be 5 to 30 years in prison. So we're going to talk to Konshens about that, but here's a song that is a different side of Konshens.
I tried so many times to take my mind off of you, but it seems like this love is something I cannot control. So many tears I've cried and sleepless nights over you, and now I really can't deny. Oh no, I know that it's true. You have me weak, weak, weak. You have me weak, weak. Also. Na 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 na. I tried so many times to take my mind off of you, but it seems like this love is something.
It's a different side of Konshens. He's on the phone lines.
And sleepless nights over you, and now I really can't deny. Oh no, I know that it's true. You have me weak, weak, weak. You have me weak, weak, weak.
Why the phone lines are going crazy. Wow. Brand new Konshens.
I try to change my mind, but it's all a waste of time. You have me weak, weak, weak. You have me weak.
Konshens, talk to me, man. Holy for pressure. I mean, Wednesday morning, everybody in Jamaica pretty much found out about this new act that's on the desk of the members of Parliament. If this act is passed, if dancehall artists will no longer be able to say, you know, gun this or bad man this or kick down that or glorify certain bad man, what do you think will become of dancehall?
First of all, I think, and I just made us put out a story one time, and this was my response to a certain question that was similar to this situation. We toured the world extensively, see? And from my experience, Jamaica is the only country that is slowly trying to get rid of everything that is cultural about Jamaica.
Wow.
We are trying to dash away all of the culture from top to base. See? If we are going to pinpoint the music and saying that the action in the music is causing whatever, and try to pass a law where you cannot say certain things or you're going to go to jail. Clearly, it's the freedom of speech mashup, and then it's clear to use the music as a scapegoat for all of the troubles we are going on in the country. You understand? It's similar to when them say you can't say dagger. You understand? I think the effort that them put behind passing these laws and to try to put the effort on parents to keep them children from being exposed to certain type of adult material.
Okay.
You understand? There's a line, there's a thing called being an adult and there's a thing called being a child. And that's the problem with Jamaica right now. We basically erase the line. Because the babysitter them are raise the pit them, and the TV and the internet are raise the pit them. The parents not there. So them can pass all the laws where them want and squeeze over what them want to squeeze. The issues and the problems are still going to be there.
What would
now
you...
for me,
go ahead.
whether I can sing a bad man song or I can sing about daggering, Konshens I got sing regardless. You understand? So, but me say a man when I can find a different lane. But the issues that them are trying to fight, whatever it is, the issue is still going to be there. It's typical.
Konshens, what would you say about, you know, the parents or the people here in the diaspora that feel, because there were some people that called in early on the program and said, yo, this law for pass because the artists them have too much influence on the pitney them, and the pitney them hear them a talk about gun, and because them a talk about gun, the man them go pick up gun too, and it's just a cycle that keeps happening because the people who have the money and the people who are popular, the people who they see on these videos when they turn on RE and Hype and all of these other stations, are the ones who are talking about gun, and the boy can't diss me because if a boy diss me, this I go on. What do you feel about that? Because there are people who feel that the government is making a right step.
People can say whatever they want to say. Alright, check it. Me a young youth, you know, me a 20, me in my 20s, see? So when me I grew up as a little youth, all of the things that were available to me. I didn't know everything about the guns. I listen to dance, I listen to Bounty Killer, Vibes Cartel, everybody, the most violent type of songs you can think about. Every metal is streaming on cable. You understand? You have people that do devil worship something over there, so. You have to KKK, that's everything. You understand? What happens is, parents are not even just enough stop at just a father and a mother, but adults. They play a role in the life of kids. You understand? So, they have a song with them parents. People can YouTube it when them done, and you can check it out if you're not adult. It's the parents, where are they gone? You understand? When I time to things like manners, what the youth them have now. When you get back from them lips, it's not have manners. You understand? Clear say right now your parents are the adults, so much I teach you say. If you have manners to big people or certain things, big people think you have hide and do that. So, when they say dance hall and this and that, they have to go mash up carry, they have to go mash up all the cinemas, they have to go mash up cable. You understand? They have to go mash up cartoon. It has to go right across the board, and the issue's still going to be there because the parents are too busy not being parents. And when the parents would take on them role, them full responsibility of parenthood, then we can start about a better society.
Let me ask you this as a side note, because I do know you're a parent. I know that you have a very good song that you were talking about your daughter, right? How would you feel if someone reprimanded your daughter because she did something that she wasn't supposed to do in their eyes? Would you be okay with that? Like how it used to be back in the days, you know, like when them say a village grows a child, and back in, you know, the earlier days before you and I became, you know, adults, they used to have this saying that, you know, when the lady next door or lady down the road see your daughter do something or your son do something, she also had the permission to, you know, reprimand your child because your child was doing something bad. How do you feel about that?
Use layman terms. It means if somebody slap my daughter and come tell me my daughter do something wrong.
Well, I don't know if they used to be slapping, or I don't know what they did
well, me can't tell you. Me can't tell you, you know. It was never cool to somebody slap me or put on a lick on me and then come tell my mother.
See.
But somebody was there to either shout and say, what you do, or to call your mother and tell your mother what go on. So there's no way of you going out anywhere on the road and go do wrongs and then you're an angel in the way out. Because the community must stand by and watch you and mash up yourself. Either them tell the parents. So some people it was to that extreme where the community could have beat up a little boy and then tell him mother say this is how we do it.
See.
So this is not how it goes in Jamaica. People head fire out and people head act. We can't manage them something. See, but simple things like caring. Caring, like you see somebody put me and do something wrong and you care. It's not because you really want to do it, but you care. You say you put me and mash up themselves. You know? So when mother there, when father there. Yeah, so it's not a matter of seeing a child and putting a clap on the child or what's the man in the child or whatever, but just being showing concern. Someone concerned, so I say, none of that not really about again. People just go about their own business. That's the issue.
We have a few more minutes before we reach the top of the hour. I came across a song from Konshens. I don't think much selectors are playing it right now. I actually don't think it's popular. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but this is my Konshens pick. Right, I'm one of those people that I'm entertained by, you know, the gala bubble and all of that stuff, but I like the Konshens song them when we know lift dance. This is a song right now that I'm predicting is going to lift every single dance. Well, if the government of Jamaica don't get their way, right? This will lift every single dance. Those of you who are listening to me right now on SoundChat across the world, if you are a sound man, make sure that you get this song before it becomes popular, because when it becomes popular there's going to be a price. This is a brand new Konshens song. I think it's brand new. I just came across it. And there's so many ways if you're selected that you can write over this song to get forward. It's very few times that you see an artist be so diverse where him can make the girl and bubble, but at the same time him can make a song that are gonna lift the road boy them too. This song is called Anywhere.
Yo. Hold on, man. Yeah, man. Hey, we no practice, we walk and talk. Action talk, we no talk shot back. Head put that off like a cock and talk. Big eagle make brain fly like arc. No flick out, niggle the sidewalk. Pump in your mouth, your leg like shark. Head bust off like a red stripe cock. We no chatty with no mic sharp. Me boss me gun anyway.
What did I just say?
Hold on, man.
I am here at Soundchat Radio and I am saying that this song is going to be a hit in dancehall right now. So what day is today? Is the 1st of July? I'm giving it till the 30th of August. Every selector who said them a cut dub plate, who said them a sound class sound, must have this on dub plate. Now Jamie's already, Young Hawk is in the studios, and he's already writing and putting hawk, where talk is. This one is serious.
Yeah. Hey, we no practice, we walk and talk. Action talk, we no talk shot back. Head put that off like a cock and talk. Big eagle make brain fly like arc. No flick out, niggle the sidewalk. Pump in your mouth, your leg like shark. Head bust off like a red stripe cock. We no chatty with no mic sharp. Me bust me gun anyway. Rise thematic and beat that anyway. We have the contract for Morgan Cemetery. We no take talk, we no take chat, we push shot anyway. We not paper sand and weed and any say. From me put this sign on your chest mark. Anyway, you red that to end.
And those of you who don't like, you know, the whole violent part of the thing, because there's some of you where I said, Chin, you see what me I talk about, that's why the government are locked down certain things, because Konshens are talk about bus gun anyway. There's a female version to this one.
Joke body.
Hey, we not turn up in a dance and talk. Buckle and glass and flask pop cock. Every car park when the drinking start. Drum bar make your head fly like arc. Dopey flick out, me good day sidewalk. Happy vodka make you slur when you talk. Every gal pretty when any start talk. Make a bad walk. We drop buckle anyway.
Man, Konshens, my computers is about to chip in, man. But yo, it's my prediction here at Soundchat Radio. The whole world is listening to us. Big up to everybody on IrishandChin.com right now. That is going to be a dubplate song. That's going to be the next Konshens song that all of the selectors are calling for. I guarantee you it. Did we lose it? Where's that?
My dubplate got it.
You must say you dubplate God,
I'm telling you, that's what it is. Definitely, man. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for calling in, man. And definitely, big up with the career, man. Love what you're doing with the music, and keep up what you're doing. And I'm going to put this in there because, and I don't want you to be offended by what I'm about to say. I want you to take it as criticism. Work on that stage show.
Yeah.
Once you get that stage show thing that lock, nobody can hold you.
Yeah.
Me, I tell you that. Once you get that thing that lock, the energy that you're now putting into, writing these big songs and being able to flip them as gal thing and bad man thing, I'm begging you to put that same energy into a Konshens performance because you got the songs.
So it's just so funny at that discussion, the whole show, the whole package, or I put together, even incorporating the same song them from the same energy from long time.
Same.
With the no dancehall energy, with some of the one drop thing them. With the live show, with the band, with the track, the same energy I try to make people leave every concert with that experience, you understand?
Because here's
I'm going to perfect answer, yo, what kind of thing that you have to.
Here's some real talk. Here's some real talk, Konshens. Here's some real talk. You see the artists them that came before you that had hot songs and no good performance, when they were not able to put together another hot song, their career just went down the drain. You see the artists them when they have hot song and a heavy stage show performance, Those are some of the artists where I still get shown now, even though them not have the hot song, right? And let me just put it out. Let me just put it out there. Let me just put it out there, right? Don't say nothing for a second. Yesterday I watched Elephant Man tear down BET concert. Elephant Man hasn't had a hit song in about 3 years. It's the truth. It's just what it is. So Konshens will talk, man.